I got oopsie. And then, welcome. What's up, world? It's your boy G Marcy, rap coach extraordinaire, here with a special treat. We have a live rap training with NICK KHO, co-founder of Real Social Dynamics, one of the greatest self-improvements and the #1 dating coaching company in the world, working on a hip-hop musical based on his life and the history of RSD. And this is one of hopefully many trainings that we'll be able to show you, demonstrating not only Nick's commitment to our rap training, but also some of the big homie Drew, the rap coach extraordinaire, working his magic as we develop this great musical, as well as going through these trainings. So giving you little insights as well as some lessons you can get out of it. Now, before you watch this video and this training, be sure to go check out the actual video of him performing. It's him at a business mastermind out in Newport Beach, California. So you'll be seeing him perform. They'll be asking him to do a little challenge. Really great business lessons, not only in the rap itself, of course, but in the video mastermind. So go check out that video. It's in the video description box below, as well as the comment box. Go watch it. It's really fucking cool and really deep, and you'll learn a lot. And then, of course, come back to this. And I hope you enjoyed it, get some value out of it. Thanks for watching. Shout out to NICK KHO and RSD. Let's go. Okay, so we're just gonna go through this sort of like hot seat style. We're just gonna play step by step, and we'll emphasize a few things you did right, some things to work on, and you know, for the next show you do, the next time you're spontaneously asked, you'll be that much more prepared. So let's play a little bit through it. Play by play in the building.
Finding out that my marketing is brilliant. Wow, word of mouth, it's priceless. My challenge for you is, you just said that you're doing this musical, and I know we've talked about it. Will you give us a preview?
I wish my lyricist was in the room. He was just in here a few seconds ago. So
fuck that guy.
Yeah, I was originally just going to play music videos about business education, right? So it wasn't just about our company. So step one.
All right. So first, in these situations, you want to build a little bit of anticipation. So as we see here, what's happening is you initially, I wish my lyricist was here. This is an opportunity. She's challenging you as an artist as you're unveiling a moment, right? So what you want to do, and this is going to happen again in different forms. Like sometimes it's going to take the form of, I would like to hear you rap. You know, would you spit a rap for us? Sometimes you'll be at a dinner party and they'll introduce you and they'll be like, Nick's a rapper, do you have anything? So this is gonna happen. One really good tactic to build anticipation and have them sort of primed and ready to go and really focused is to find ways to, what I call, build to the anticipation point. Basically, to get to a point that they're really focused on you rather than whatever else they're doing, rather than their mind is going through their brain like, is he really gonna do it? Is this, oh my God, I don't expect it. You know what I mean? You really want their brains ready to be focused on you. So here, you did a good job by like starting pretty quick, not saying too much, but you could also find times to like sort of quiet their brains, quiet the audience, and engage them. So as we see here, you go, I wish my lyricist was here. He was just here a second ago. And then you explain sort of like this was about business or something like that, right? It would be much better to just, rather than just go into that, oh, do y'all really want to hear it? Are you guys ready? Let me hear. Does everybody want me to rap? Let me see. Let me get a feel for the room. Anything like that. You can give an order. You can get something like, all right, I'll rap, but I only will rap if I hear a hell yeah. Or have you guys ever heard a businessman rap before? I'll be here. Anything like that, but build a little anticipation, because what's happening here as an audience member is the first thing they're thinking is, oh my God, I can't believe she asked. I wanted to hear that. Or, you know, is he gonna do it? Or I bet he doesn't have the balls to do that. You know, they're thinking, their brain is racing right now, which is what you don't want, because they're more likely to be judgmental or fearful. What you want is them tuned into you. Lastly, what this will do is make you look more confident. It's kind of a rap trope. It's kind of a rap cliche, you know, like to be like, and you've seen it before, right? Like, yo, you know, y'all ready for the night? How's everybody doing? Where you from? Where you represent? Like all of that shit. And you don't have to do it in my deep, sexy voice, but you can do that in your own voice. Does that make sense? Anticipation point.
Sounds good to me.
So do you see how, as we're watching this, how there's a little bit of a moment where They're just like, oh, okay, you know? So let's keep going through. Let's watch this one more time.
Give us a preview.
I think that even Dave himself was surprised because he starts talking even though I'm talking.
All right, we're going to talk.
I was about to do a show.
We're going to talk about that in a second too.
He was just in here a few seconds ago.
I also like the fact you got up. That was really fucking good. That's smart. Because like it builds a little anticipation itself.
So I was originally just going to play music videos about business education, right? So it wasn't just about.
So see her there, her body language. She's like, let's see, she just. So she kind of goes away, and like she was excited at first. She's like, yeah, cool. And these people don't know how to act. That's the thing. You have to remember. You're not your average black guy from the hood about to rap. You're, an Asian businessman about to spit some flow. So you want to give them an opportunity to really put it up. So in the future, what I would do is be like, no, stay here. I will do this for you. Make her jump through a hoop, as we used to say, right? I'll stay here, but I want to hear hell yeah. Blah, blah, blah. I want to hear hell yeah from the right side. Boom.
Our company. So step one, start with the mentor. Deliver value till they got what they sent for. I am like a social senator. They get report.
All right, so you see, he does that. Now, we're talking a little bit about what you did right here, which is like looking around all the shit we practice. But you did a good thing here by doing like what I call the bulldozer effect. You just pulled over, you plowed through it. But if somebody starts talking, it's usually an indication of vocal tone needing to be a little bit louder and a little bit more of the performance, because it kind of seemed like you were just talking, right?
Yeah.
So louder voice, a little bit more like that deep resonant tone. Rap, part of it is you want to have a voice that sounds like you natural, but you also want to sound like a little bit like you're performing. And that voice like, all right, now you're listening to me, I'm rapping now, right? So that's just for the future reference. But you did a good job by just rapping over him. Because a lot of people would be nervous, right? You'd be like, huh? And then, it'd fuck you up. Like, so you're moving around, it's good shit.
Take over like you've been at war. Step two, you get a team. Film crew splitting the seams, live a good dream. Game plan, you're just getting the scheme.
So the hands, right?
Yeah.
Still working on the hands. We always want to keep it eye line or to about your waist. But moving around freely within this sort of, zone, the DMZ.
It was my first time holding a mic while having one hand free at the same time.
Right, okay, so we'll have to practice that. We'll have to put that down, because that's a huge part of rap, So,
imagine the deal that we get.
So we want to have your hands up and moving a little bit more rather than, because your hands kind of stand by here. Man. It's good, it's just to make it that much smoother.
Step three, let's see, it must be a definite plan, yeah, definitely. Each product is best it could be, so when the fans see, they just listen to me, because it's value from all around you. So when you have a thought, it's all about you. So when they have a lot, it's all about you.
So you did that good job. You did a good job of the pause, but you still handled it. Now, remember, as we talk about, slow down. If you don't have a beat, you do not need to worry about going fast. You don't have to be like, rap mode, time to rap, and have the rap voice. We don't need to do that. Take your time. It's a presentation. Think of it as a presentation. Now your body language and your foot movement is fucking great. It's like you're doing it just like any other presentation. But when you're speeding up and doing it now I'm in the rapper guy voice. And you notice how you have the rapper voice, which is fine for a general point, but it's not fine when you're introducing yourself as a rapper. You can do that when you're DMX. DMX can get a rapper voice because we know he's DMX. But when NICK KHO, business owner, we want more natural. Slow down. Step one, stop. Okay, I'm about to rap. Y'all ready? Ba-da-da-da. All right, check it. Step one, start with a mentor. Deliver value till they got what they sent for. I am like a soul. So see how slow I'm letting everything be explained, because these lyrics are prime for this audience. And you're going a little fast where it's hard to catch. Does that make sense?
Got it.
So let's play one more time and just see some times in which it's,
Yeah, especially for an audience that doesn't listen to rap, we need the slowness for the cadence for them to understand.
Right. Like Sekou, think Sekou. How every word counts, right?
He was just in here a few seconds ago. So I was originally just going to play music videos about business education, right? So it wasn't just about our company. So, step one, start with a mentor.
See, part of it, that's the transition. And then you start rapping, and it's not in a different tone, and it's not a different cadence. So that's another reason it's hard. We want to make sure we notice the difference, right?
Deliver value so they got what they sent for. I am like a social senator, they get rapport, they go over like we've been at war. Step two, you get a team. Phil Cruz splitting the seams, live a dream. Game plan, you're just getting the scheme. Just imagine the deals that we can get in between. Step three, let's see. It must be.
You're going about this tempo right now, like the way you're rapping. You're going about this tempo right now, and like it's very quick. But if you just, step one, start with the mentor, deliver value till they got.
Product is best it could be, so when the fans see, they just listen to me, because it's value from all around you. So when you have a thought, it's all about you. So when you have a want, it's all about you. So those competitors never fail to doubt you.
All right, good ending. Another thing you did well, which we practiced, is you didn't do the
what up?
yeah, like, you know, that was a thing, and so it was good. You did put your hand in your pocket, which can be fine, especially if you're in a business setting, but I think the best thing you can do is what I call an exclamation point. You can do a little, yeah, drop the mic, exactly. You know, you might want to consider doing that, at least when you're doing it with masterminds, because it'd be hilarious. But an exclamation.
Throw an audience.
Yeah, right. Like a little hip thrust. But you could be like, you know, or whatever you see with me when I end it. Anything, any of that's cool. Or find your own version, you know. But a nice little punctuation would be nice. So let's just look at this again.
It's priceless.
At the end.
And you're just getting the scheme. Just imagine the deals that we can get in between. Step three, let's see. It must be a definite plan. Yeah, definitely. Each product is best it could be. So when the fans see, they just listen to me because it's value from all around you. So when you have a thought, it's all about you. So when you have a want, it's all about you. So those competitors never fail to doubt you.
So, yeah, you see what I mean? Now I think you can also, as I talked about anticipation point, you can also have like a sending off point. So you finish it, you'd be like, thanks Julia for, you know, appreciate that. Thanks for letting, whatever, like find some way to be, you know, a nice little transition out of it. You know, you have to understand, for a while, now we may do more videos like this, you may post more videos like this online, but for a while, it's gonna be jarring, and we have to be aware of that, you know what I mean? A little bit like if you're out, you know, trying to meet a girl in the middle of the day, you might wanna be like, you know, I know this is crazy, but I just wanted to, you know what I mean? A little bit more than you would in a nightclub where it's expected, right? So same with this, you know, being aware of how it appears and setting up, you know, scaffolding and like social scaffolding, social ways to mitigate that fact by, you know, building anticipation, asking, are y'all excited? Ending it, yo, good shit, y'all enjoyed that? You know, I mean, I know it sounds a little rapper-ish, but you can find ways to do it in your own voice, and we'll work on that, right? So let's just review kind of what we see here. You know, we see really good stage presence. You're moving around, fucking great. You're looking people in the eye. You're ending it strong, looking at them. You're not doing a little like, all right, cool. I got a rap there, guys. You know, you pull the trigger pretty quick. Now, on the other hand, using these opportunities to build anticipation, ask a question, make the audience jump through a hoop. Left side, you want to hear me rap? Right side, you want to hear me rap? Julia, I'll rap it, I'm down, let's do it, but I want to hear a hell yeah from you. Make some little hoop, right? Additionally, slowing down. Like, we gotta have you slowing down. Especially when we have the beats, when we're on, you know, we got the music, yes, I'll be like, speed up. Or I might be like, slow down, whatever. But when you have this opportunity to do it a cappella, do it slow. Let every single word count. And then the last thing I'd say is rapper voice. Avoiding, I'd rather, if you're gonna go into rapper voice, go deeper. Rather than going up here, you know, like I know in singing you're supposed to do that, but in rap, especially if you already have a high voice, much better to be like, yo, yeah. Maybe not that low, but you know what I mean? So rapper voice, don't go into this. Does that make sense?
Yeah, more bass, less tenor.
Yes, yes, exactly. So any other questions regarding that? How do you feel about it?
Yeah, I felt like the speed and cadence was a little fast. Some of the words, like launch, I think didn't come out with as much clarity because of the pronunciation and extenuation of the last syllable. But I felt comfortable up there. I didn't realize it was so fast until I actually saw it on video, so I think it's really good to have this recorded. And the pacing of the words, I could totally see how that could be slowed down a lot more. Getting him to not interrupt, I think definitely I didn't even realize why he was even doing that. And I think he was just like, oh, he's starting to rap now. I think he said something like that. I don't even know what was going on. So I can totally see how that could be understandable. Or keeping Amanda there and keeping her, in pace and be like, hey, ask that question, or just doing something. I think practicing coming my own voice for live shows is kind of cool. Yeah,
and also, I mean, just talking a little bit about the speed, by doing that anticipation or asking a question, it allows yourself an extra second to like let your nerves die down or whatever, right? Because part of the reason probably you're speeding up is because you're like, okay, now it's performer time. Now, if you do something like, all right, I want to hear hell yeah on the right side. I want to hear hell yeah on the left side. All right, y'all, let's do this. That just gave yourself about 15 extra seconds just by doing that to get yourself in the mindset, all right, like I'm about to do this. Rather than, all right, and now rap time. You see what I mean?
I think I just associate the entertainment value with speed of pace, so don't keep the audience too slow or getting them bored. So I speed it up because I'm not wasting your time.
Right.
But if you take that time, it's going to actually engage them more because they'll understand what you're saying and they'll get more engaged with what you're doing.
Right. And the lyrics, half of the battle in rap, at least the kind of rap we're doing, is to have good lyrics, and these lyrics are very, apropos for what we're doing. So that's another reason. Yes, if it was a fucking fuck bitches, get money, get drunk thing, and maybe I'd be like, yeah, just rap it really fast because it doesn't have any meaning. But here, each line's gonna count. So yes, entertainment value does not always mean speed when we're talking about a cappella rap.
I definitely think it's probably the first time a business audience of CEOs heard another CEO talk about business education at a business education seminar on rap.
I'm 100%. It's the first time ever, I'm sure. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's a big moment. And the good thing about this is now a marker. This was recorded this weekend, which is like end of February 2017. So we can look at this a year from now. And I guarantee all this stuff we're talking about right now is going to be internalized 100%,
Yeah.
But you won the main battle, which is like you put your nuts on the table, as I like to say. You know what I mean? Like put yourself out there and in front of a lot of people that you have no idea whether they like rap or not. Some of these are your friends, so I mean, major props.
Thanks, man. I was talking to Larry and Perry downstairs about the style of rap. And I guess the multiple rhymes and rhythms and what we're trying to do here, the cadence was kind of like Eminem versus like Drake, who sounds like more like he's singing, or some of the other people that we were looking at from the LA freestyle scene.
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting to kind of learn all these different styles and mix it up and try to find and develop my own over time.
Yeah, and we're gonna find the best thing to bring out NICK KHO as an artist and also as a business person,